What's going on, YouTube? Ferocity here. Hope you guys are doing well. When Modern Warfare 2 released, I made a promise to myself and to you guys, my community, to give this game a fair shake. To try to look at it positively, not be overly negative, not give this game a negative shake. I wanted to give it a fair look. I wanted to be honest and transparent with you guys. I was going to tell you guys the truth. I wasn't going to hate this game just because it said Call of Duty on it and that it was made by Infinity Ward. And I wasn't going to praise the game just because it says Call of Duty on it. So I wanted to be honest and fair. Now, frankly, there's a lot of times I play this game and I have a ton of fun. And there's a lot of times I play this game and it's the most frustrating experience of my life. And there's a lot of things that contribute to that frustrating experience. For instance, I was playing with my friends Friday night, or I attempted to play with my friends. Trying to get 6 people into a lobby together was maybe the most excruciating thing that I have ever seen. Super easy for us to party up through both PC and Xbox onto Xbox Game Bar Party Chat. That was easy. Anything on Xbox was easy. As soon as it came to the interface on Modern Warfare 2 and trying to party 6 people together, it was an absolute fucking nightmare. We'd play maybe 1 or 2 games together, then all of a sudden, we wouldn't be able to find a game. It wouldn't ping a new game. So we'd all have to back out, then we'd have to rejoin again. And this, I believe, is all attributed to skill-based matchmaking. I think part of it's attributed to the fact that Infinity Ward and Activision do not care about you playing with your friends. They do not care about delivering a good user experience. They want money. That's all they care about. They don't care if the experience is good or negative. Look at the UI. I can tell you from this UI that should never have made it past fucking the development stage. That they don't care about creating games that are good for the community. Anyways, besides that point, when we were playing this game, I had some of the most fun I've had my entire time playing Call of Duty. And I'm going to be honest about that. It was some of the most fun, laughs, just giggling, having a blast, winning games, and just enjoying ourselves. And part of the reason why we were able to enjoy ourselves so deeply was because, guess what? The skill-based matchmaking wasn't overbearing. It never felt like it was extremely overbearing. It felt like it was actually good for whatever reason. I don't know if it was just the right mix of players, but it felt like I was having extreme amounts of fun. Sure, I wasn't going double positive every game, but I had my good games, I had my mediocre games, and I had my bad games. The nice mix I like to have when I play Call of Duty. And I think that's the spice of life that Call of Duty's always had. But guess what? About 5 games, 10 games in that play session, it all went away. We went from playing games against people that, had a good mix of bad and good to playing on the main stage at MLG events just like that. All of a sudden, the skill-based matchmaking in this game said, oh, you guys are having fun? Wouldn't it be nice if we ruined that? How would you like to play exclusively in lobbies where people are using marksman rifles and battle rifles and sit in head glitches and play sentinel-y and have portable radars and are exactly zero fun to play against? I don't necessarily call this skill-based matchmaking. I call it no-fun matchmaking. Because as soon as a game senses you're having an iota of fun with Modern Warfare 2, it wants to destroy it. It wants to crush it and say, no, 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 you're not allowed to have fun anymore. No, 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 you have to go back to being miserable because we want you to be miserable. We don't want you to have fun. Because you need to adapt to this Sentinel playstyle. Do you know how boring it is to sit in a corner for an entire game? Do you know how boring it is to sit behind a head glitch? It is some of the most boring gameplay ever. Then on top of it, what I noticed as the night went on, and I'm not crazy, at least I don't think maybe I'm a little bit. I don't know. I'll have to ask my parents or my therapist if I'm a little bit crazy. Maybe my therapist will say I'm a bit crazy. Anyways, that's beside the point. I felt that as the night went on and the games got harder, as the skill-based matchmaking seemed to get turned up to 11, my shot stopped connecting. I was getting a lot of shoot first and die first. A lot of this makes no sense. A lot of weird deaths kept happening. But when the games were smoother, when the games were more fun earlier on in the night, I felt that my shots were connecting. I felt that the game was working with me instead of against me. Now, this could, again, I could just be crazy. I could just be, being negative for the sake of being negative. I don't know. But it's one of these things I've noticed, is whenever the game isn't really going your way, it feels like the game is actively working against you. Shots are purposely not registering. Gunfights that you should be winning, you don't win for whatever reason. It's almost like the game takes turns. And I attribute this partly to skill-based matchmaking and the fact that it's not trying to connect you to the best connection. It's trying to connect you with the most fair matchup. And when you don't get the best connection, you get more lag compensation that comes into play. And lag compensation used to be one of those things the Call of Duty community talked about all the freaking time. And it used to be a big conversation piece in this community, and it kind of went away once skill-based matchmaking became very forefront in this community. It's not something that anybody ever talks about, of course, but lag compensation seemed to be something that was on topic more often than not. And I feel that this is what we're experiencing more often than not over skill-based matchmaking. Yes, am I playing clones of myself? For sure. But because of the lag compensation that is now in this game, it is tougher for me to actually have fair matchups because guess what? The game is actively working against me to do well because of lag compensation. So I might be crazy when I think that, but frankly, it is extremely frustrating. And the point of this video wasn't necessarily to complain about skill-based matchmaking. I see its purpose. I just wish that it was a little bit more transparent to us, explained to us a little bit better, because it feels like whenever I play Fortnite or Apex with my friends, I don't feel that skill-based matchmaking is as overbearing as it is here in Modern Warfare 2. Even when I played rank play in Black Ops Cold War, I never felt the skill-based matchmaking was as overbearing as it was in public matches. I felt that ranked matches were easier. I felt that way with Halo before as well. And I don't know why that is. And I feel that they need to become a little bit more transparent on how their skill-based matchmaking system works, because frankly, at times, it is downright impossible to play this game. It is no fun to play this game. I don't know what necessarily needs to change in the matchmaking specifically, but overall in this game, for it to get better, they need to be a little bit more transparent about what's affecting lobbies from game to game, because I do notice a big change. And I might actually have to start recording some of the stuff that happens, because frankly, it's getting a little nonsensical. For one piece that happened recently was I got some VTOL warships. I know, crazy. I'm bad at this game, and I got VTOLs. Good for me. Anyways, they wouldn't get called in. I was unable to call them in. It was excruciatingly frustrating, because I'm like, oh great, I earned this kill streak and I can't use it now. Awesome. Thanks, game. Really well done. Awesome job, Infinity Ward. And because of skill-based matchmaking, I haven't been able to earn one since, and that is extremely frustrating. But maybe I just have to adapt to the Sentinel playstyle. I don't know. This was more of a rant video. This is more about a rambling video. But the main point I want to make is skill-based matchmaking is extremely frustrating, and because of the nature of this game and the meta of this game, I feel once you have a couple fun games with people actually moving around and people not using the meta setups, the next games when you get into the meta setups, you go from having fun to having absolutely zero fun, and it makes me not want to play the game. Like, I legitimately, I separate my play sessions in about 4 to 5 games. That's it. I'll play for 4 games, 5 games, and then I get off, because I legitimately cannot stand the skill-based matchmaking in this game, and it breaks the game. The funny thing, though, is they can use this complex algorithm to get me into a lobby with people of my same skill or higher. But they cannot figure out how to get 6 friends to play together and make it smooth and make it coherent and make it work consistently. And that's the problem here in Modern Warfare 2, and that's my big frustration. I just want to play with my freaking friends. I don't mind doing bad with my friends. And if I play solo, I'd better not get into these no-fun lobbies all the freaking time. It just is so frustrating. It makes me not want to play the game. Anyways, guys, I'd love to know what your experience has been with the matchmaking in Modern Warfare 2. I'd love to know what you guys think of skill-based matching, what you guys think of the lag compensation in this game. So let me know with a comment down below. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time.